Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Save Money Saves You freebie video. In today's video, I'm super excited to share with you 15 new freebies. These are from 3 of my current freebie sets that I have now. And so in today's video, we are going to show set number 5 in the weekly quote series, set number 2 in the Bible verse series, and set number 2 in the nickel and diming series. And so one thing that I can say is that I love doing freebies. That is one of the first things that I really did a lot of when I first launched the channel last year. And so some people call me, they're like, "Oh, you're the queen of freebies." It's flattering for people to call me that because I was really pushing out a lot of freebies. So I have 2 locations for my freebies. I have the Kofi shop where all of my new freebies are that I opened last year, and then before that I have my Google freebie folder. Both will be linked down in the description below. Have at it. If it's free, go get them. I love giving back to the budgeting and saving community because Lord knows when I started, I didn't have money to be spending on savings challenges, and freebies were the way I started. And so I'm loving to give back. I'm going to constantly do that. That will never change. And I'm super excited when I get to release new sets to you guys. So the first set that we're going to cover is my weekly quote series. Now, the question is, why am I doing this and what is it? So if you are new here, to me, you missed kind of where this came from. So if you've ever watched any of my videos, including this one, at the end of the video, I have a quote. And so where that came from is last year when we really were struggling with our finances and all we could say was change. I really found myself getting low, getting down, getting, discouraged. And so I thought I need something to have in front of me, in front of my desk that will help me go in. And so I started pulling up quotes that I liked. And I was doing this before, but it wasn't something that I consciously did until last year. So I said, you know what? I'm going to incorporate these into the YouTube videos because I know I'm not the only one that probably could use these. So at the end of every video, you will see a different quote. What I do is I try to have the same quote for one week and then I change it out with another one. And then after every 3, I release a set. And so this time we are on set number 5 of the weekly quote series. And these would be the 3 quotes that you previously saw last week and earlier. So for now, let me say this, okay? I sat up here and worked on all these animations for each one of these to pop up one by one. And now that I'm presenting and recording, the animation is not working. So I'm in my feelings a little bit because I was super excited to see the animations and they didn't happen. But you know what? The show is going to go on and we're going to keep going. So the first one is the "Where focus goes, energy flows," and that is a quote by Tony Robbins. Listen, it's true. Whatever you're focused on, that's where your energy is, right? So if you're not focused on saving money, then your energy is not going to be about saving money. If your focus is on saving money, then your energy would be about saving money. So I thought that was a very powerful quote when it comes to our finances and our savings journey. And so that is why I picked that one. The second one you saw in this set is "Just Focus on What Is in Front of You," and that is by Christy Wright. If you don't know who Christy Wright is, Christy Wright, it was a Dave Ramsey personality. She has since left Ramsey to start her own ministry, but she was all about helping women start their businesses. She was all about women entrepreneurs, and I didn't really follow her like that, but when I saw this quote, I was like, oh, I really like that. And so that is where I got that from, is Christy Wright. And then the third one in the series is "You Will Never Win If You Never Begin" by Helen Rowland. Listen, you can say all day that you're going to save money, that you're going to get better with your finances, that you're going to get on a budget. But until you start, you never gonna get there. You never gonna win, and you never gonna see change. And so I felt this quote was very, very relevant in the savings and budgeting community, as well as finance and personal finance, because it's so true. You can talk about it all day, but until you take the steps to do it, you're never gonna win. Which is why I chose the picture behind it of being at the starting line, because you have to start. Whether you have 25 cents, 5 cents, a dollar, $2, whether you can only save a dollar a month, it is just It is a dollar. I'm not trying to say it's just a dollar. What I'm trying to say is just start and save your dollar and keep going. It's better to start small than to not start at all. All right. Ooh, I didn't know that was going on. Next in the series, the next in the freebies we're going to look at is set number 2 from the Bible verse series. And this pretty much follows the same kind of motivation behind the quotes. Is I've always got a scripture that sticks with me for the week. And so I have this book binder rather that has a lot of my favorite scriptures and things in it, and I try to keep up with a scripture for the day. And so same thing, I thought, well, I can't be the only one that could benefit from some scripture. And so same thing, I said I would take 3 scriptures at a time, make a series of it. And so this set is set number 2. I was supposed to have, I think I was supposed to be on set number 4 by now, but life is lifing as always. And so I'm behind. But set number 2 has 3 quotes. Again, the animation is not acting right. I'm in my feelings, but it's okay. So Romans 12 and 21 says, do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. When you complete this one, you'll save $27. The second one is Matthew 6, verse 11. Give us this day our daily bread. You can save $22. And then the third in the series is Mark 4 and 9. And he said to them, he who has ears to hear, let him hear. And when you complete that one, you will have $30. So for set number 2, when you complete all 3, you will have $79 saved. And then the last set of freebies in this video is set number 2 of the nickel and diming series. And again, if you are new to the channel, where the nickel and diamond series came from is last year when we were only able to save change and coins. I missed playing the savings challenges, but what I didn't see a lot of were different challenges geared toward coins. And so I came up with my own savings challenges that are geared toward coins, and I called them nickel and diming. And where that comes from, if you've not heard that phrase, growing up in the South, we always said, oh, you trying to nickel and dime me, which basically is like, um, you trying to hustle me for a little bit of something, or basically it involves a little bit of something a lot of times. And so that is why I call this series Nickel and Diming. So in any video you see where I have the title Nickel and Diming, you'll know automatically that it is change, whether it be quarters, pennies, nickels, dimes. That is where I'm saving my change. And so the Nickel and Diming series, set number 2, involves my quarters. So, oh no, go back. Oh, now you want to act right. Go back. Listen. Again, animation isn't animating like I wanted to animate, but we're going to be all right. So there's 6 in this set. And as you can see, each icon is 25 cents. And by the time you fill the challenge completely, you will have $5. Now, as we know, when you get 2 of these, you have $10, which is enough to roll your quarters. And so that is why I made all of these $5. So for every 2, you have a full roll of quarters. So I did. I'm trying to do the nickel and dime series based on holidays and themes. And so these, I think the first set took me up to Easter. And then these is, I think I did May through, I think June or July. So this, I believe, I was just like, okay, springtime, Memorial Day. And this one is just a blank one. And then I've got 4th of July. I know we're past Valentine's Day, but I just thought, oh, this is Mother's Day. That's what this one was for. This one was to simulate Mother's Day. Simulate, Lord. This one represents Mother's Day. And then for this one, it is because there's a lot of awareness months throughout the year. And so this was supposed to be an awareness month. I was going to do it in honor of March, which is endometriosis awareness month, which is a disease that autoimmune disease that I suffer with for over 20 years. Very, very painful. Millions of women suffer from it throughout the world. And I said I was going to do a set freebies for Endometriosis Awareness Month, which are colors yellow, but I didn't get a chance to, and I feel really bad about it because it is over. So I'm going to try to be better for next year, and preferably my life is not life in too much where I can do that, because I really do want to pay homage to Endometriosis Awareness Month and spread the love and spread the word. All right. All right, guys. So, where can you get these freebies? So, as I stated earlier, all of my freebies now reside in my Ko-fi shop. I do have the link down in the description below. You can go grab those as well as any other freebies that you like. All of the previous sets and all of these series that I showed you today are in the Ko-fi shop. So, you can find them there. If you haven't had a chance to grab the others, you can grab those and then grab these. All right, guys. I hope this video wasn't too long. Thank you for hanging in there with me. And as always, remember to keep saving your money, because your money will always save you. Till next time. Bye, guys.